It's good to see Lawrence Adina back in there, left earlier with the stinger. He is back on the field and contributing for the Mountaineers.
You know, as a coach, you might want to be looking at the clock. You got 2 timeouts remaining for West Virginia, 0 for Maryland. Maryland's in no hurry to run a play. But West Virginia, if they get a stop here, he might look for a timeout.
Walker lost 2 on that play. 2nd and 12 from the 41. Statham keeps it. Sidesteps one tackler and gets it down to around the 33-yard line. Mike Lorello with another stop, but that's an 8-yard gain.
Not a better person to have the ball in his hands than Joel Statham. Little quarterback draw, secure the football, do a positive thing, get up the field, give an opportunity to nick the kick. Is that his name, Pam?
That's his nickname. Nick Novak, they call him Nick the Kick. Remember, he's got a 46-yarder today. His career long is 54. The wind is at his back. This is a 3rd and 5 for Maryland. Handoff to Allen, cuts it upfield. He stops short of the first down. Still a couple of yards short. If Maryland decides to kick the field goal right now, it would be about a 50-yarder for Novak.
Jamal Adai came up there and tattooed him.
And Novak's coming on the field. Ralph Friedgen has never lost to West Virginia and has, in fact, been on the winning end of lopsided scores. This one is not lopsided, anything but. Novak on the field to try to get Maryland the lead back.
Everything rides on the foot of a kicker. I've been in those situations before. Those guys have nerves of steel.
Of course, Mike was a holder for many years in the National Football League. West Virginia taking that timeout to try to freeze Nick Novak.
You know, as a holder for many years, you deal with the psychology of kickers and you go through their rituals, their routines. Just let them be. They're free spirits. You know, by and large, they're free spirits, but
they're all a little bit different, those kickers. And remember that this drive kept alive on 4th and 2.
We had, a guy lined up offside here. We got guys hitting people in the middle. Not a smart way to win a football game by giving them free yardage.
The 54-yarder that Nick Novak made last year against Duke is tied with Steve Mickelmeyer for the longest in Maryland history. This one is from 49 yards.
You have to get a big push up the middle. He's going to try to drive this football with the wind behind him.
It's already hit from 46 in this quarter. This one from 49 and the lead. Novak's kick is no good. He pushed it wide left, and we're still tied in Morgantown.
Maryland did a nice job putting himself in a position to have a field goal attempt. Nick Novak just pushed a little bit to the left. He had the distance.
Very rare indeed for him to miss a field goal.
Nice snap, nice hold. He just punched it.
So this game remains tied with only a minute 15 left to go. And K.J. Harris, who got over 100 yards very early in the 3rd quarter, has been slowed down, didn't get much there on that first down carry, and Novak just hopes he can get another chance today.
We've seen a lot of kickers early part of this season, Pam, that have been do or die, whether it be extra points, whether it be field goals to win the game, and right now being tied 13-13, it's going to rest on somebody's foot.
Another player is down on the field. West Virginia player. Novak has 7 points today, 2 field goals and an extra point, so now he's 73 points away from breaking the NCAA all-time scoring record. He's been exceptional, but unable to bring home that kick.
Brandon Nixon. Looks like they're looking at his knee down there in the field. Looks like Jeff Burke.
Number 58 for West Virginia is Hampton Rose. Or is that 68 Jeff Burke?
Yeah, Jeff Burke. Those numbers are hard to see, Pam, those yellow numbers. And, you know, Jeff Burke, a senior, playing his heart out here today. Looks like they're checking his knee for a little sprain or something.
Jeff Burke making his 32nd straight start today. That's a team high. He's another one of these players who graduated, has already graduated. He's now in grad school. We'll take a look at that. Looks like his left knee.
You know, if you're...
So West Virginia has the football with only 1 minute left to go in this game. It's been an up and down game. Maryland playing just horribly in the first half. 5 turnovers. And West Virginia only able to score a touchdown off those turnovers, but still in this thing.
You know, Chris Henry is a big play receiver for West Virginia. You might see something designed just to go his way to try to get the ball across the 50-yard line so they can take a shot in the end zone. I think their landmark, Pam, is really probably the 30-yard line going into that win.
And Jeff Burke, good to see that he's able to at least limp off under his own power. 2nd and 6 for the Mountaineers in a tie ball game. Time for Marshall. Good coverage downfield, so he uses his feet again. And Marshall stops the clock now with 46 seconds left as we take you back to Matt Weiner.
Hi, Pam. Texas Tech, another highlight from Lubbock, and again it's the Red Raiders. Torian Henderson, 6 yards, his second of the day. And a little padding now for Tech, up 14.
Still plenty of time left to go in that one. No points certainly to be scored here. We're tied at 13 apiece. And yet another huge third down coming up, a 3rd and a long 4 for the Mountaineers. Tied up with Maryland at 13 apiece. West Virginia with a lot of expectations on this season. Big, big game. 3 games into the year. Marshall, first down, no, it is incomplete, or did he get it? McQuell Henderson? Yes! Wow, Henderson with the tip ball. At first it looked like he didn't get it, but Henderson with a huge 12 yards and a first down.
That was a huge throw catch. Shaquille Henderson going up high to catch that.
Marshall just kills the clock now with 39 seconds left to go. West Virginia has 1 timeout left. Maryland has burned all of their timeouts. So McQuell Henderson, who has been very quiet so far this season, only had 1 catch in the first couple of games. Coming up with a huge catch there.
Well, if this gets West Virginia over top, at least for a field goal opportunity. That catch right there by McQuell Henderson. Talk about throwing into traffic.
Slowed by it.
He came back for the football and got his first reception of the afternoon.
And it was a huge one. So now 2nd down for West Virginia. Marshall, time, throws complete. Yes, that's Henry. Chris Henry on the sidelines, getting in front of Garrett McPherson. That's his 4th catch today. 34 seconds left.
Now, Maryland's been rolling the coverage to Chris Henry's side most of the afternoon. There was one time where the safety came over, but the corner sloughed off and gave enough room on the sideline.
Brad Cooper, remember, he's had a 54-yard field goal last week. He's hit from 45 today. Marshall, again a completion to Henderson. So Henderson, who was slowed by ankle injuries earlier, but he rolls down and does not get out of bounds. He's hoping for a first down measurement. Clock stopped briefly, but they have not moved the chains on the far sidelines, and now Marshall spikes it to kill the clock. And there's Brad Cooper hoping for his opportunity. Has missed a couple, but you see the career long. He hit a 54-yarder last week against Central Florida. He's been rather inconsistent coming into this game, for his career, just 1 of 6 from 40 to 49.
You just hate to see it wasted down to stop the clock. Rasheed Marshall probably did a quarterback sneak there. Got the first down. It was a first down, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a first down. They did not move the chains on the far side until very late. Marshall 3 for 3 on the stride, not counting the spikes, is right up the middle. Goes K.J. Harris, trying to put it in good field position right in the middle. to give Brad Cooper a good look. And with 13, now 12 seconds left, West Virginia takes its final timeout. So Marshall very composed on that drive, hitting all 3 of his passes. McQuell Henderson helping him out with one really good catch. And then another one for a first down. This is going to be a 44-ish yard field goal, depending on where they spot it.
You might need to go 49 into that win just to get it through the uprights.
And that's a good point, because the wind is blowing actually more across the field, but there is some push into West Virginia's faces, with some of the wind now swirling towards the West Virginia sideline.
Well, they're going to try this attempt right now. It's still 3rd down.
3rd and 8. They do not, of course, have a timeout, so got to be very careful that you're not stuck with the clock running.
They had a 3rd and 2 situation earlier in this quarter where they threw that fade route into the end zone that was knocked down nicely by Foxworth.
And here comes Brad Cooper. The senior from Bowling Green, Kentucky, trying to win this game from 44 yards out. And Cooper's kick is going to be wide right, but flags are down.
The defense was moving, I know that. Maybe it cost somebody in the offense a jump.
Flags were down before the play even started. The kick was wide right. Maryland's offsides, so West Virginia gets another opportunity.
Remember that 4th and 2 play that West Virginia was on defense? They went offside. Now Maryland does the same thing. Don't beat yourself mentally by giving free yardage.
Boy, this game, we've seen everything in this game, Mike. Weird turnovers, crazy plays, questionable penalties, and some bad penalties.
Offside. Defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Stay on 3rd down.
If, in fact, Brad Cooper makes this, I've never been part of a game, Pam, when you turn the football over 5 times and still in this ball game.
So now a 39-yard attempt for Brad Cooper to win this game for West Virginia. It's blocked. Maryland blocks the kick, and the game goes on. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Just about everything that can happen has happened in this game.
Last thing you want to do when you're kicking a field goal is let penetration happen through the middle. The ball was driven low. Someone got their big paw up. Is that our linebacker? Is that Bolston? Conrad Bolston, number 95, got his big paw up. Good surge in the middle.
Yep, Josh Wilson coming in from the outside, but one of the guys in the line able to get his hand on it. And Ralph Friedgen was probably too relieved and stunned and bummed out to even react to that, because so much has happened. Goodness, they get the offsides penalty to give them another chance, and West Virginia has that field goal attempt blocked. And we are looking at overtime. Only fitting that this game should go into overtime.